Southeast Georgia and the Low Country. WJCL 22 Morning News starts now.
Good morning, everybody. It is 6 o'clock on your Monday morning.
We're going to get straight to your weather. A big day here in Savannah as we thank our veterans with a big celebration, that parade going on. What kind of weather are we going to have for it?
And Riley, some people may need their umbrella this morning because there's some showers that will begin to pop up by mid to late morning. But the parade starts here at 10:15, and hopefully it'll be dry up to that. But definitely one thing you'll need is that coat. It is chilly outside. And we're seeing temperatures in Savannah right now in the upper 40s, close to 50 degrees, and we'll see 54 by 8 o'clock. Parade starts at 10:15. I'm going with mainly cloudy, 58 there at 10. I think there will be chances for showers late morning to the afternoon. That's why I think you may need that umbrella if you're headed to Savannah for the parade later today. Looking at live radar, we're all dry this morning, which is a good thing as we kick things off, and we'll see some showers that will be developing as we go throughout the remainder of the morning. And then as a warm front lifts through, we'll see even chances for maybe a thunderstorm later into the evening, but the bulk of the rain from Atlanta all the way back into northern Louisiana, the bulk of that will miss us today. But notice these showers right in here begin to slowly get closer to our area. That's why I do think we'll see some showers by mid to late morning. So chances of rain today, and we'll see a decent chance for showers and even the possibility of a thunderstorm or two tomorrow. Wednesday, rain will be likely, and then more rain in the forecast for Thursday. I'll detail this wet forecast for you in less than 10 minutes.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. 6:02 right now, and across the U.S. today, people are pausing to say thank you to the men and the women who serve or have served our country. And Savannah is honoring its veterans with a parade later today.
That's right, but that parade is sure to affect downtown traffic. WJCL's Stephen Moody joins us live with a look at areas drivers might want to avoid. Stephen, good morning to you.
Good morning. In just a few hours, downtown Savannah will be filled with parade goers waving American flags to honor America's heroes. But if you plan on driving downtown, be careful. Let's take a look at that parade route. It all kicks off this morning at 10:15 at Abercorn and Gaston Streets, then travels throughout downtown Savannah, ending on Broaden and Price Streets. Now, drivers beware, there are no parking signs posted along this route, so if you're parked there right now, your car may be towed. Roads are expected to reopen at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Now, once again, this parade begins at 10:15, but if you plan on attending, I recommend getting here early. Reporting live here in Savannah, Stephen Moody, WJCL 22 News.
All right, thank you so much, Stephen. Well, here's a look at some other veterans events happening across Southeast Georgia and the Low Country today. Southeast Bullock Middle School hosting a Veterans Day program at 9 o'clock this morning, and Hilton Head Island leaders will also honor veterans with a special ceremony. That's at 10:30 at the American Legion on Shelter Cove. And Liberty County's Veterans Day Parade is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Well, the city of Savannah also honoring veterans across our area this weekend. Yesterday, there was a special playing of taps at Daffin Park. Several people played for 20 straight minutes, one by one, starting at the stroke of 11 a.m. Of course, it was to commemorate 100 years since the end of World War I.
I feel like it was a great honor that I was allowed to do bugle with my baritone, but I was also a bit nervous because I didn't want to mess it up. Thank you for risking.
Well, there was also a ceremony afterward that ended with a wreath laying to remember those who died in World War I.
And we'll take a look at Veterans Day events that are happening in our area over the weekend, coming up in about 15 minutes.
Well, here's an important heads up for people planning to go boating on the Wilmington River this week. Chatham County Marine Patrol will close a stretch of that river from 7 each morning until 5 each evening today through Thursday. That's so Georgia power workers can actually install power lines above the river.
6:04 and new this morning, a Screven County woman is charged with murder after the death of her husband. Deputies responded to a home on Pine Needle Circle in Newmington on Friday night. They say they found 46-year-old Brian Seaman shot to death inside the home and a 15-year-old boy shot outside the home. Deputies arrested 40-year-old Jennifer Seaman and charged her with her husband's murder. They say there may be other charges coming.
Well, military leaders blame what they call pilot error for that deadly C-130 plane crash in Port Wentworth back in May. They say that plane had engine problems as it raced down the runway for takeoff and that the pilot didn't follow procedure, which they say ultimately caused him to lose control of that plane. They also blame the flight crew for not being prepared for an emergency and the ground maintenance crew for failing to repair that plane. Now, you'll recall that plane crashed into Highway 21 in Port Wentworth back in May, All 9 people aboard it died.
6:05 at noon this morning, the death toll in the California wildfires is on the rise. 31 people are now confirmed dead. Hundreds are missing. Firefighters are battling fires across the state, including a major one in the northern part of the state and a larger one in the southern region.
Well, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham also talking about the effect of those wildfires in California. Now, this weekend, he responded to the president's comments on forest management. He agreed with what the president said, but not how he said it.
This has been a debate for a while about underbrush clearing in federally owned lands, but now it's not time to talk about cutting off money. With all due respect, we're going to help our friends in California. They need help.
Well, Good Morning America following those fires, of course, and you can look for full coverage from ABC and Good Morning America right after our show at 7 a.m.
Thanksgiving quickly approaching, one Lowcountry organization is looking to assist neighbors in need. Bluffton Self-Help is hosting a special food distribution for people who live or work in Bluffton. They'll have all the Thanksgiving staples like stuffing and yams, and they make sure every family goes home with a ham or turkey. To qualify, you must be a Bluffton Self-Help client. If you're not registered, you have until this Wednesday to do so. Just stop by Bluffton Self-Help, located at 39 Sheridan Park Circle, and bring your photo ID and proof of residency. The big distribution is happening this Thursday, starting at 9 a.m.
Thanksgiving time is very expensive. It can cost a family anywhere from $50 to $150 extra dollars just to put a full Thanksgiving meal on the table. This is an added expense for families right here in our community. And if we can help alleviate that holiday stress, we want to do that.
If you'd like to help out, Bluffton Self-Help is gladly accepting food donations at this time. You can bring them anytime between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and volunteers will be there to help unload your car.
Here's a Hilton Head Island man's rather unique way to get city leaders to crack down on speeders is working. For months, Logan Cambrum actually stood along Point Comfort Road wearing a chicken suit. There he is, holding a sign and clocking speeders with a radar gun. Well, he wanted city leaders to lower the speed limit in that area from 30 miles an hour down to 20. Well, a newly posted speed limit sign shows city leaders met him halfway on that demand. They apparently reduced that speed limit to 25 miles an hour.
The town told us to go to the state told us to go to the town, so we got the runaround. So I know I had to do something to grab their attention and kind of get in their face a little bit. I mean, the fathers used to go out on the road and stop people and yell at them, and people would want to get in a fight. So that's where the chicken suit came in, is nobody wants to get in a fist fight with a 6-foot chicken.
Want to bet? Kidding. That's an image I just had to think of for a moment. Cameron actually wants the city to install speed bumps now to force drivers to actually obey that new speed limit. 6-foot chicken.
Wow. Well, it's 6:08 in the Savannah College of Art and Design, hoping to attract new students with SCAD Day. The university held its open house event Saturday to help prospective students get to know the school. They got to learn about degree programs, how to apply to SCAD, and scholarship opportunities, also financial aid.